Okay, let me continue. So as I said, x will be whatever the x will be, x naught plus ph. Okay, so we can say our x naught will be 10, sorry, and as well as the p will be 1.387. Still we are not round off. Okay, so what is our h? Can you find the difference between the x values? What is our h? Let's answer quickly. So it goes like 10, 15, 20, isn't it? So it will be equal 5, which is equal to, can you find this value? After this one, you take to 1 decimal place. That's a process, okay? Okay, good. I have. Can you answer others too? Okay, good. 16.3935. Okay. Sorry, this is 16.935. What about this one? If you are asking for something, yeah, 1 decimal place should be 9, isn't it? Because this is a 3, no? So it won't be 17. Please be careful. Okay, they are asking for 1 decimal place. So if they ask 1 decimal place, you have to see the second decimal. So it is 3, no? So very less. So you have to keep as it is. Okay. So the thing is, your answer should be in one decimal place. So 16.9 is the answer. If you put 17, it may, this marks you won't get. This much marks you may get, but this marks may 5 marks or something you may lose. Okay. So this was we have studied earlier in our first chapter. Okay. So you have to be very, very careful because this numerical analysis itself, we are finding a minute differences. Okay. Iterating a small differences only we are finding. So 16.9 and 17 makes a big difference in our final answer or final product. Okay, like for example, if you are any chemistry people or something, okay, so rather than even in the food industry, okay, for the chemical, for the 16.9 we use 17, it will be a big mistake, isn't it? It will be ruin your health. Okay, so you have to be very, very careful. These minute things should be carefully analyzed in this course. Okay, or in normally we, if you get 69, 70 won't do any big damages, but in this course it is everything about these minute differences, so you have to be very careful on this answering. Okay, so 16.9 is the answers. So what is actually we have done, we had some table. Okay, 10, 15, 20, we had something. Okay, so this will be 17, 5, 4, 2, 6, 4, 8, something 3, 5, 6, 4. Okay, they asking which is the value of x where if you have 3000. So actually I don't have the 3000. Okay, so if 15 to 20 only we have the answer. Okay, we got some idea because just going something correct, I mean increasing way, we know something between this, but actually where it is. So we have did some process to find actual x. Okay, so this is our inverse process. So hope you understood this one. Okay, so you can do other 2 questions. If you want, I'll give you the second question, 6th question answer, but check whether you have understood correctly. Okay, P may be 0.154, I don't know, but I had this answer. Check it. Okay, so you can also you can check your answer with your friends also. If I give you something, if you don't have the answer, you can check with your friends. They you and them are somewhat okay. That's maybe the correct answer. Okay. Okay, hope you understand and do the rest of the questions. Okay, so let me continue the notes. Okay, now let's continue the lecture notes. Yes, so we have finished iterative method. Let's go for the next method of inverse, which is called as the inverse Lagrange's interpolation. Okay. So as I said you, the Lagrange's method we are using for the unequal cases. So this, satisfy this as well. So if you are having, in the question they may ask to do which method you have to do. So every method you have to know yourself. Okay. So in here, inverse Lagrange's interpolations, as I already explained you the things. Okay. What is the inverse method? Okay. In that sense, the Lagrange interpolation formula we know, isn't it? So you can go back and see what is our Lagrange interpolation. Okay. So and then if you take the give me a second. I didn't guess until the question was it. Okay, give me a second. Let's check it. Okay, sorry about that. I'll send now, okay? Okay. Okay, so I have sent it, so go through it. I thought I sent, okay. No problem. So you can see all the questions are there. So all the new notes are here, so you can incorporate the things, okay? So inverse Lagrangian says, so the Lagrange interpolation formula, we know y is treated as a dependent variable, and then and express the function independent of x. So it is actually y is equal to something I is equal to 0 to n, which is pi of n plus 1 of whatever x, so divided by pi of n plus 1 of x of y. Okay, I have explained to you clearly this one, so I'm not going to go. Okay, this of y I something, sorry, x I. Sorry, y I. Okay, so this is our final. It means p and x. Okay, so this we called as a Lagrange polynomial. Then we use this for the interpolations. Okay, and then here we are treating our y as a dependent variable and x as an independent variable. But in the case of the inverse Lagrange interpolation, the same thing comes. Okay, only one the thing is x is treated as a dependent variable, and then it's a function of dependent of y. Okay, so only thing is wherever x in this case they are putting y, and in this y they are taking as a x. That's all happening here. Okay, yeah, become inverse Lagrange interpolation. So that is the notes. Okay, so this is the formula as like this one. Okay, for the x value, for example, like for the y, I said the polynomial can be Pn of x, no? So in here, I can write x as a something Gn of y or something, okay? The polynomial depends on the y value, okay? All right, so this is, I have sent you the notes, so I don't want to waste time here. So you can copy the notes, okay? So as always, as I said you, the pi is the product of the variable, okay? And then this also here, pi n plus 1 y means y minus y naught, y minus y2 up to you have to go without the, if it is yi, okay? So you have to leave the, it should be, sorry, it should be yi, no? Okay. So, give me a second. Yeah, yi means without the y, I term, okay? So you can take the other terms, okay? So this term only they have analyzed here, okay? So what if it is yi means? So you have to, sorry, I'll write again. Okay, so it will be like this. So I have written down, so I'll show you, okay? So x can be written as a, yeah. g of y or function of y or Pn of y, okay, polynomial of y, which is equal to, see here, if I write separately, first term, I need to write, so if I am considering the x naught, I don't need to consider the y naught, isn't it? So without y naught, I need to write the numerator, y minus y1, y minus y2, y minus yn. In the denominator, I have to use that y naught to write all these terms, okay? So I hope you, I already explained you the Lagrangian method clearly, so same things, okay? Same thing happening here, we are using y, they are x, that's a difference, okay? Again, if you are considering the x1 terms, you have to write without the y1 terms, okay? But y1 comes here, okay? Similarly, it goes, okay? So this relation refers to the inverse Lagrange interpolation formula, okay? So if you write a Lagrange, then you also understand the inverse Lagrange. So both are same thing. Here y and x, here x and y, okay? So that's a simple difference. Okay. Let's do one questions regarding it. So hope you will understand well. Okay, so the homework quiz number 6. I think 8 to 10 class to the last point. So you will have this kind of questions. Okay, so let me do one question, then you can do the rest. Let's go for 8 questions. Sorry, I think something wrong here. Okay, so maybe I don't know. Keep down this table. Okay, there may be something typo error. Okay, question number 6. Okay. So same question I also put for the Lagrangian method. So only thing is you can do that again for the inverse. Okay. So what that says is apply the inverse Lagrange's interpolation formula for the given data table and find the value of x. Okay. So they have mentioned you to do this method. Okay. When y is equal to 13.5. So see here, they given the y values of 11.38, 12, 14, 17, 19, something. So it must be some, so just get the idea where it will be. So 93, 96, so in this somewhere 97 or some number only we should have. So that is also very confirmation of your answer. Okay, if you get something, let's say 105, you should know, okay, my answer should be wrong. Okay, so you have to do it again. So this is kind of giving you an idea. So if I y value is in between this one, should be my x values here, isn't it? So that is a kind of idea we have got. Now let's begin our process. Okay, let me show my window. So let's begin our solutions. Solution side. Okay. First of all, write down the inverse Lagrange's interpolation formula gives, that is actually x is equal to summation I is equal to 0 up to n pi n plus 1 of y divided by pi n plus 1 of yi times of xi. Right? So first of all, let's so we have in our table x values, y values. Okay, so there are x naught, x, so you just copy the table first of all, so it will be easy. Okay, so this x, y value, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 values. So I should go up to x naught, this will be x naught, x1, x2, x3, x4. So I need to write up to x4. So I need to write 4 terms. Okay, 1 terms plus 1 terms plus 1 terms plus 1 term. So there you have to write nicely. Okay, so let's write again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That, yeah, 5 values now. So x naught value, x1, x2, x3, again 1. So 5 terms you have to write. Okay, to get this x. Okay, it's not a big thing, but you have to be careful on the values what you are putting. Okay, that's the only job here. So if you put everything correct, that's all. So steps takes marks, so better you write everything nice and clear. Okay. So first of all, let me choose my X naught value. So I need to write something without my Y naught. Okay. So this is the ideas. Okay. So I have Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, 2, 3, 4, 5, no? Y5 up to Y5 and X1 up to X5. Okay. So I need to write rest of the terms. Y minus Y2, Y minus Y3, and yeah, 2, 4, no? 2, sorry, this is 4, this is 4, 5, yeah. Sorry, this is Y naught, Y1, Y2, Y3, I made a mistake, okay? So without this one, okay, if you don't, you have to write all these terms, and the down there, copy the same one with Y naught, okay? So Y naught minus Y4, Y naught minus Y3, okay? So Y naught minus Y2, same thing, you copy with the Y naught, okay? So you can do the calculation later. First of all, let's write the things, okay? So if you are considering x1, what? If you are considering x2, what? I mean, x2 is what? What about the x4? Please write down these things. Yeah, x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. So I don't need to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4 only, okay? Can you fill up these? Am I right? There are 93 there, so it will be x0. 96.2 will be my x1, and again 100 will be x2. Okay, 104 will be 2 will be x3. 108.7 will be x4. So I have written x0, x1, x2. Sorry, this will be x3. Okay, sorry. So can you fill up these things? Okay. First of all, just fill these things correctly. Okay. Here you have to write without y1, and down y1 minus y0, something like that. And here you have to write without y2, without y3, without y4. Okay. Can you fill all these? Okay. Shall we continue? So, and then just fill up the correct values. Okay. So actually, what is our y from the questions? What is the y? The y will be in our question, isn't it? So question is to find, when y is equal to 13.5, they are asking you to find the x. Okay, so that is our y. Okay, so you have to be carefully analyze the question first of all. Okay, so the question is to find the, 13.5. Okay, so our y will be 13.5. So wherever the y comes, you write down. Okay, 13.5 minus what is our y? Y Okay, 13.5 minus. So write down nicely. So 13.5 minus, what is next? What is next? Here you have to write our y note, isn't it? 11.38 minus this one. For example, this one 12.80. Okay, so 12.80. Okay, so 13.5 minus, yeah, so next one, no? So 14.80, that 70, sorry, 70. Okay, so here you have to write 11.38 minus 14.70. Okay, so like this you have to fill up all these terms. Okay, similarly here you have to find our x1, no? So without y1. Okay, what is our y1? Y1 is 12.80. So you have to use here 12.80 minus what is our here? So this is taking a little bit a longer way, but you know, anyhow you have to do it. Okay, so this will be y will be 13.5 minus, I need to consider my y naught also, 11.38. So please make a big space, don't write like me. Okay, first of all write very clearly. Okay, and this one also 13.5 minus, you have to go for next value. It means 14.70. Okay, so can you write everything very clearly? Only thing is you have to correctly, if you write the earlier part, I mean I missed in the earlier window, but you better substitute whatever the value there. For example, in here you have to omit the y not here 11.38. Here you have to put all the other one. I mean 12.80, this is 14.70, 17.07, this will be something 19.91. Okay, so same thing coming down. Okay, minus 11.38. Here you have to avoid the y1. Y1 is equal to 12.80. Here you have to avoid the value of 14.70. Here 17.07. Here the last one 19.91. Okay, can you fill up your this one and the rest of, okay, x naught is also we know, no, so you can also put that one. That means this will be 93.0. Here you have 96.2. But in the, I hope in the examination they may take a simpler one for you to check your knowledge. But better you practice when you're doing studying now. You better practice a big longer ones. Okay. Okay. So that's all. Only thing is when you are calculating the, I mean, when you are using the calculator also carefully write down what is this value first of all. Okay, write the plus what is the next one. So don't hurry up. Okay, so I already explained you what is the small mistake countable. Okay, so you have to be carefully find one by one and then we'll take the things. Okay, so this is the process actually. Okay, numerical analysis course is all about this calculation. Okay, nothing else. You have to use the method, you have to substitute, you have to find the answer. So be patient and find the answers. So I'm waiting for your answer. I'll give you 5 minutes, something like that. Just I need your answer. Just one by one, can you answer me? See whether I have the final answer. See whether this is correct or not. Okay. So 146. They didn't mention you how much you have to take your I mean correct to any decimal point or anything. They didn't mention. So you better answer all the I mean values you have gained in the calculator. So can you fill up this? Can you answer this one first of all for me? I'm expecting all your answers, so otherwise I will. Let me choose some people here. So 0.25, 0.10. These people's attendance I'm counting, okay? 29, 73. Others also answer me. I'm just checking this attendance. 145. Also 159. 2, 4, 6, 7. Can you show your attendance and as well as the others? Can you answer this one by one, this one? Okay, I'm just resending the homework quiz um 6, okay, because I have edited it. Okay. Okay. Are you all answering me? Still not answered. I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, are you all here? Oh, what happened? Nobody answering? Hello? Why I didn't get any answers yet? What about these people and the other people? What happened to you? Is there any difficulties? Can you answer me? What is the problem you are facing? So you don't need to wait for the last point. So can you answer for this point at least? 13 minus 5 minus 12.80. 13 minus 5 minus 14.70. Okay, so I better write again. So what is actually my first term will be 13.5 minus 12.80 times 13.5 minus 40.70 and again 13.5 minus 17.07 times 13.5 minus my last point 91. Okay, divided by whatever I have omitted, the first point, 11.38 minus this, 11.38 minus this. Okay, that's the only thing, no? So what is that? This is the value you are telling? What is the value actually? I don't know. Can you answer me again for this term only? You have answered so many things, so I don't know which one you are answering. Okay, someone say this is like 15804. Is that correct? Okay, I don't know. Let's continue the second one. Okay, second term is, okay, I'm just writing plus this one. So I need to avoid the second point. So, okay, times 93. For now, you don't, multiply. Just keep. Here you have to omit 12.80. But here, without that one, we'll have 11.38. Again, 13.5 minus 14.70. All the rest of the terms, isn't it? Minus 17.07 and 13.5 minus 19.9. Okay, here you have to omit that one. Okay, 12.80 minus this, 12.80 minus this. Okay, okay, what is this term? Only this term without multiplying. This is multiplied by 96.2. So only this term is what? Okay, 0.08 40074. Is that correct? Check others. Is it negative or positive? Someone says negative, someone say positive. Can I check whether it is positive or negative? I think our meeting also going to finish, so we can continue. Is that negative or positive? So what is that answer? Are you answering this or that? Is this negative? Someone say positive, someone say negative. I don't know. Please carefully calculate this one. Only these terms.